Hey Sean, this is Jeff once again with Zucker Marketing. Thank you so much for making time to talk with me earlier today. And as promised, here's your website analysis. So I'll be going over some few things that can actually help you rank higher, bring you more traffic, and of course, get you more customers. So let's go ahead and start off with your website. You actually have a pretty good looking website. So you have your logo here, you have call to action, pretty good photos, nice layout. However, it seems like we don't have enough content. Well, one thing I can tell you right off the bat is that Google loves content. Google actually would like to see a minimum of 1,500 words on a homepage. And in addition to this, the more content you'll have, the more you look like an expert in Google's eyes. So, of course, if you want to beat out the competition, you really would like to have 1,500 words or more. So let's go ahead and do a quick count just to see how many words you have on your homepage. So currently you have 336 words, which is quite behind with the goal of 1500 for us to actually be considered by Google as a trustworthy website. Another thing I would like to talk about as well are keywords. So Google is actually looking for keywords. It's looking for what the site should be found for. So if you have the exact words listed multiple times on your website, you're going to be really relevant for that search. And of course, Google is going to be willing to put you higher in the results. So we actually did a quick search of the home remodeling in your area. We'll talk more about the results that we have here, starting off with the first one. So this is actually what we call the map pack, wherein this is also something wherein you really would like to be on, since these are the ones that generates a lot of traffic and a lot of attention, and they're also easier to find. And one way for you to actually be here is you'll need to have Google My Business profile, wherein you'll enter as much information as possible, like the company name, phone number, email, company address, hours of operation, photos, and so on and so forth. And also, if you add those same information in as many directories as possible, like on Yelp, Yellow Pages, Angie.com, that will also help you a lot to appear in the map pack faster. Moving on to the next part, these are now what we call the organic searches. So these are actually all the website that ranks higher without people paying for any ads, just because they're doing some certain things. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about. So I pulled up one of your top competitors' website, and let's see what they're doing differently. So looking at their website, they have their logo here as well. They have good photos, nice layout, and good amount of content. So let's go ahead and dig deeper with the numbers instead. So this is Ahrefs, one of the paid tools that we use for us to actually have some more information on your guys' website. We'll be talking more about the numbers, so let's start off with DR. So this is actually the level of trust that Google has in your website, and UR would be the strength of your website. Backlinks, on the other hand, these are other website that refers to your website. So they're like shoutouts from different directories like Yellow Pages, Yelp, and alike. I also have your competitor's website here. We'll be comparing the numbers and we'll see what they have differently. So starting off with DR and UR, it actually shows that Google finds their website as a more trustworthy website and a stronger website as well. And the only reason for that is because they have more backlinks and they have more keywords than us, since it seems like we have no keywords at all on our website. And that also resulted to more traffic. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk more about the backlinks and keywords, and let's discuss the importance of this too. Starting off with backlinks, or what we call the referring domains. As you can see, these are all the directories they're actually listed in that brings them a lot of attention and a lot of traffic. That's why they're currently ranking so high in the searches. Next would be the organic keywords. So these are all the keywords they have listed on their website. So when customers search for these specific words, their website will show on top of the list. And if you also look at the numbers under volume, these are all the hits or clicks that they're getting for with the help of these keywords alone. One best example of a good keyword is home remodeling services, because for this alone, they were actually able to get 3,600 clicks out of it. So that's how important in choosing the right keywords is. So that way, more customers will be able to find your website easier and quicker. Another thing I would like to share about keywords is what we call the hidden keyword. So let's use this photo as an example. Um, so if we save this photo and instead of naming it with a generic file name, you can actually rename it with a hidden keyword. And you can do the same thing with the other photos that you have here. That way, you'll have more hidden keywords on your website, and also for those words to not to be repetitive on your website as well. So just to wrap things up, the three most important things that we can definitely do to improve your ranking would first be the amount of contents or words on your homepage. That way, Google will actually consider your website a more trustworthy website and a stronger website. Next would be the backlinks, where we're going to add you to more directories as much as possible. That way, we can bring you more traffic. And not only that, first to get you on the map pack results as well. And last but not the least would be the keywords, wherein we're going to help you out in choosing the right keywords to appear on your website. That way, we can have more customers to find your website easier and quicker, of course. So that's actually all that I have for now. If you have any further questions, don't hesitate to call or email us back so that we can tell you the next steps and the other things that we can do. Thank you so much for your guys' time. You have a wonderful day. Bye.